Hey, what is going on, crypto people? It is the crypto siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good morning and happy Monday to you. Wow, what an exciting time to be in the digital asset space. Wow, what an exciting time. Yeah, so I let the intro play a little bit longer than normal because I wanted you guys to get some good vibes. I wanted you guys to get some good energy. I wanted you guys to feel good about the fact that, man, goodness, you were blessed. You were blessed to be able to wake up. You were able to literally plant your feet on the ground this morning. And you should feel good about that. You should feel good about that. And if you were able to get some XRP yesterday, you should feel good about that. You should feel good about that. I would hate to think or imagine that someone woke up this morning and made you feel bad about purchasing your XRP yesterday. I couldn't imagine a thing like that happening. So I wanted to play you some music so that you feel good. Trust me, I checked my blockfolio this morning also. I went to bed like, holy wow. Holy wow, holy wow. Like 12:30, almost 1 o'clock, holy wow. And I woke up smiling last night. And I woke up this morning smiling. I woke up this morning smiling. And I hope, Thank you, Valton E. Griffiths. Thank you for that. Congratulations. I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate you guys being here this morning. And I woke up this morning smiling. I would just hate to think that someone woke up this morning and made you feel bad. Made you feel bad this morning about purchasing the greatest digital asset, in my humble opinion, that's ever been created. So I hope you feel good today. I hope you're excited today. It is drafty up in this piece. It's drafty this morning. Goodness gracious. I may have to put on my sweater or something. It's drafty. I get chilly, cold really, really quick. That's why I'm always wearing something. People ask me all the time. I'm always wearing a sweater or freaking hoodie or something. Something, right? So interesting time, interesting day. So I don't know. It was kind of crazy this morning. So yeah, the whole uphold thing. Yeah, it's a little right. Like, whoa. I hope you feel. I was trying to make you feel good about buying this morning, but my goodness, I'm not sure if many of us got to buy. I'm not sure if many of us got to buy. How is it, I ask you, that both Uphold and BitTrue were down at the same time? Interesting stuff, my friend. Interesting stuff. Great, Matt. Good to see you, bro. Appreciate you being here. Guys, do me a favor. If you didn't get a chance to smash that like on the way in, it's no worries. Just collapse the chat, go smash the like and come back and hang out. We're going to have a good talk today. Great, Matt says, good stuff, man. Love your uplifting attitude, man. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you being here. Hey, Killis. Another lady in crypto was checking in. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super sticker. That is awesome. You are awesome. You are awesome, ma'am. Thank you so much. Right? That's the thing. It's so very, very interesting. Danny Loth is here. No, you were first, bro. Good to see you this morning. Money making Danny. Barbara Taylor is here. Hey, miss, how are you? Another lady in crypto is checking in. I think I saw Chrissy Faust checking in as well. Good morning to you. Barbara, appreciate you being here, guys. Yeah, let's try to get those likes, if you would, up to, we got 60 people here already. We got 25 likes. Let's try to match the numbers because we want to get this channel out to more of us, the average Joe and the average Jane in the digital asset space. Again, I'm going to say it again for the last time. I would hope that someone didn't wake up this morning and make you feel bad about purchasing your XRP. I would hope that someone would not do that, but instead celebrate. Oh my goodness. So listen, it's never financial advice. I'm not a financial planner, right? I'm just a guy sharing my journey in the crypto space, right? Along with you guys. You know, I don't know how many times we said yesterday and the day before yesterday in the live streams that when you, my friend, take your personal dirty, nasty fiat and choose to enter the digital asset space and look at that thing called XRP, that I would hope that you would make a decision. Is this a valuable asset? Is this XRP a valuable asset or not? And if you come to your own conclusion that it's a valuable asset, I would hope that you would look at the price and say, that's a fair price, or that's undervalued, or it's overvalued, and make your own decision. Your own decision, right? I would hope that you would do that. You know, that's what we do in the Crypto Seekers Home. We look at that dirty, nasty fiat, try to get rid of it as fast as humanly possible into the digital asset space. Look at some assets and decide for ourselves whether that's a valuable asset. And then look at the price and see if it's a fair price, and then make our own decision, right? Because I know some people saw that XRP at 74 cents, 76 cents, something along those lines, right? And bought some XRP then, right at that price. Okay. And today or this morning or whatever, so whatever happened after the 8:30 thing, it was 45 cents. I think it's 42 cents now. Question. Got a question for you. This is a hugely important question. Let me see if I can phrase this a different way for you. You know, there's this saying that a lot of YouTubers share all the time, share Glenn Hutchins, that dude, me included, share that dude's famous comment. He says, the value is in the protocol. The value is in the protocol. So when you bought at 70 something cents, was the value in the protocol or not? Was the value in the protocol at 75 cents, or did the value suddenly go away at 74 cents, 75 cents? And for those of you who bought XRP at $1 in 2017 and $2 in 2017, 2018, and $3, was the value in the protocol then? For those of you that were buying XRP at 20 cents and rode it all the way up to $3.80 something cents, and did not have the wherewithal to make some money, and then rode it all the way down when it started to go to $3, and you bought some more at $2, and then you bought some more and at $1. Then you bought some more at 50 cents. You bought some more. And at the all-time, one of the all-time lows in 2020 in March of 2020, did you buy some then? And was the value still in the protocol? Was the value still in the protocol then? I don't know. You tell me. Was the value in the protocol then? So for those of you that bought at 70 something cents just a few hours ago, I'm excited for you. Because in my humble opinion, you hold the greatest digital asset ever created. And there's a lot of people out there, like 99.9% of the masses, that don't hold any XRP. Barbara Taylor, I love the ladies in crypto. They're just so genuine. The very first crypto I bought was XRP. The very first one. And I paid $2.75 for it. Right? It's, you know, it's easy to do the math, right? It's easy to it's easy to flip up something and turn on something and light up something and say, well, my goodness, you bought something 75 cents and now it's 40 something cents. Right? It's easy to do the math. That's easy. Right? What's harder is, can you see the bigger picture and hold on to that picture? Right? It's like what's your philosophy behind why you're in the digital asset space? Like, what's your philosophy behind why you're in? If you're in here for a quick buck, I wish you well. That's your philosophy. If you're in here for wanting to be part of a movement in a bigger picture, to walk away perhaps, from the fiat system or traditional finance system. That's your philosophy, perhaps. If your philosophy is to create generational wealth by buying and holding digital assets, plus applying or utilizing sound saving instruments, like, for example, the Celsius network, or in the traditional world, dividend paying whole life insurance policy structured properly for cash value, multiplied by a cash flow business. Maybe that's your philosophy. That's mine. See, philosophy is everything that you know, how you hold it during difficult times, not just during the great times, during the difficult times, and how you let it, your philosophy, affect what you do. What you do. Philosophy, your philosophy is everything you hold, everything you know, how you hold it, and how you let it affect everything that you do. Right? What's going on? Chrissy Faust says, see all of the above. So again, I'd ask you, is the value in the protocol still going on at 75 cents, at $3, at $2, at $1? Like, which is it? Is the value in the protocol or not? Another question, right? And by the way, I titled this Geniuses, right? Or Genius. You can't hold XRP unless you buy XRP, right? I got that from my friend, Dr. Joe Dispenza. He calls all his people, he calls them geniuses. By the way, if you don't know who Dr. Joe Dispenza is, he wrote a great book called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, and another book he wrote called Evolve Your Brain, the Science of Changing Your Mind. I think he has one or two other ones as well. Great read. Great read on learning the power of your mind through meditation. He calls all the people when they attend his stuff and calls them geniuses. Or if you listen to his meditations, he's kind of prepping you for what the meditation is and how you do it. Calls us all geniuses. And that's what I liken to XRP hodlers, geniuses. I really, really do. I really, really do. So again, which is it? Is focusing on the price a distraction or not? Glenn Hutchins says focusing on the price is a distraction. Is that right or not? Like, is that a distraction or not? Because it's easy to do the math. That's easy. So it's focusing on the price a distraction or not? It's focusing on the price. Which is it? Is focusing on the price uninformative or not? I ask you, let me see. Chrissy Powell says, let me check some stuff. Chrissy Faust has a philosophy. She says, Chrissy Faust says, Siege, my philosophy is 60-40, 60% long-term investment and generational wealth, and 40% short-term profits. There you go. How about that? I love to hear that. XRP Joe is in the building. How are you, my friend? Good to see you, brother. Yes, he does, XRP Joe. XRP Joe says, Dr. Dispenza speaks wonderfully of the true human potential and our ability to heal ourselves. Our bodies can create the chemicals, heart and mind coherence. Yes, he does. Love him. Have you been to any of his events, XRP Joe? Let's see what Chrissy Faust, she said, well, she wanted me to check her stuff. You are crypto hamster. CLN Studios is in the building. How are you? Purple Kush is here. Peter Vooge. I hold my position. I hear you, my friend. All right, Chrissy Faust, what did you say? Richard France, I sold in the pump, then got seller's remorse. Okay. I tried to get it back, but I couldn't because the price went up. I want to go down. I want my 500 XRP back. I hope you get that back, my friend. See all the above, both, Chrissy Fouls. I see that Chrissy Fouls, both. Danny Loft has one of the best trading things advice ever. Never buy green candles, only red ones. Red means there is a sale going on. Green means you missed the sale. Never chase. And that's money making Danny Loaf right there. Money making Danny Loaf. All right, so it's Barbara Taylor, or I read that. C. Oh, you're saying C all the above, like in C. All the above. I got it now. Chrissy Powell. Yeah, forgive me. I was a little slow on the uptake. I appreciate you guys being here. Jungle League is in the building. Good morning, brother. So ultimately, right? The title, you can't hold unless you buy. Right? You can't hold unless you buy. And if it's true that the value is in the protocol and focusing on the price is distracting and quite honestly uninformative, then why do the math? Why do the math? Right? Why do the math? So I celebrate anyone who had an opportunity to buy XRP this morning, if you had an opportunity to buy it this morning at whatever the price was. Yesterday at whatever the price was. I'm excited for you, and I celebrate that you had the opportunity to buy. Because either the value is in the protocol and focusing on the price is distracting and uninformative, or it's not. Or that's not the case. Which one is it? XRP is going to be 3 digits or 4 digits or not. Which one is it? Like, which one is it? So if XRP is going to be 3 digits, what does it matter if someone bought this morning or yesterday morning or in the wee hours in the morning at 74 cents? I'm excited for you if you bought at 74 cents, 76 cents. I'm excited for you. I mean, XRP, I believe personally, this is not telling you what to believe. I personally believe XRP is going to be 3 digits. I believe XRP is going to get to $20 to $26 at the end of 2021. That's why I celebrate that you had an opportunity to get some at 70-something cents. I celebrate that. CLN Studio says 100% correct. Well, thank you, CLN Studios. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Right. And so the interesting thing for us as retail investors in this market is, right, until Flare Network kind of does this thing, there's very, very little opportunity for you and I to bring utility to the network, right? I mean, hey, if you're on coil, perhaps there's some sense being able to do it there. But other than that, it's not much, but it doesn't matter what the price is in terms of utility. The price is what the price is. Doesn't matter if the price goes up or goes down. Right now, the retail person can't bring utility. Very little, can only bring very little utility to the market, to the ledger, right? But ultimately, do you hold the greatest digital asset ever created or not? And did you get a chance to get some yesterday, this morning, or not? That is ultimately the real deal, right? That's ultimately the real deal, right? And so, how should I say this? Right? We didn't bring utility to the market when XRP in 2017, 2018 was going from 20 cents to $3 and something. We didn't bring any utility to the market, to the ledger, to the ecosystem. And this morning at 8:30, we didn't bring any utility to it then either. But the bigger picture is we got a chance to purchase the greatest digital asset ever created. And focusing on the price in which you bought it is distracting and uninformative. If the value is in the protocol. If you really believe when you say, I'm here for the 3-digit and the 4-digit XRP, if you really believe that, then focusing on the price is distracting and uninformative. If you really believe that. I really believe it. That's why I celebrate when we get a chance to wake up in the morning and purchase XRP. I celebrate that. Because at $3 and at $5, I personally believe I got a great deal on XRP. I truly, truly believe that. I'm not sure if you do, but I believe that. I believe at $5, great price on XRP. $3, I believe, great price on XRP. Because I love what Mickey B. Fresh says. XRP is the liquidity solution, right? And we've said on this channel from day one, the global economic crisis, which is illiquidity, has zero patience and waits on no one. And if you believe, like I believe, that XRP can meet and can be the solution, can meet the illiquidity challenge and meet it, solve it, take care of some of it or most of it, then focusing on the price in which you or I bought XRP this morning or yesterday morning or late last night is distracting. Focusing on that is distracting and uninformative, right? That's why I play my music. I want you guys to feel good this morning. You said some feedback, huh? Hold on a second. What's going on here? Let's see, some feedback. Let me see if I can't help with that. Let's see, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this. That didn't help me at all last night. Coinbase Pro, not my friend, late last night. Not my friend. Man, was that disappointing. Disappointing. That was not good. What happened? Where did that go? There it is. Not good. Coinbase Pro is just spinning, just doing its thing. Never loaded up. What in the world? What in the world? Yeah, I wanted to take advantage of some other stuff. Home-based income 101. How are you, miss? Good to see you. King David is here. Danny Lowe, please read my prior post. What we got going on here? Crypto Rogers in the building. Uncle Shep, DGC. Soldier. Congrats to anyone who took some profit, and congrats to the rest of us. This is good. Glad the pump didn't work too. I think it says sorry at the end. Celebrate. I'm celebrating. Hello, Sean Aston 08. Julius Grover's here. Yep. And Julius, since you said you're just kind of getting into the digital asset space, I would definitely recommend that you don't share the amount of XRP that you hold. Because whenever we get on the internet, the bad guys will watch it. And they might, they're always watching, so you have to be careful. Josh is here. Good to see you. Chris Ramirez is in the building. What would make it be worth 3 digits? Utility. Real world utility. Banks and FIs, money transmitter businesses, using it for back-end settlement would make it 3 digits. Is the feedback still going on with my mic? Andrea De Bono. Okay, we are down almost 20% in a few hours. That's the digital asset space, miss. That's how the digital asset space goes. That's how it goes on Bitcoin. That's how it goes on Ethereum. That's how it goes on Litecoin, XRP, and Cardano. It's the digital asset space. Khalik Garnett says 37 cents. The XRP is dropping. Yeah. Yep. And while it's dropping, the value in the protocol is still the same. Right? Jungle is here. What's going on, Jungle? Ain't? Good to see you, my friend. So ultimately, you can't hold the thing. You can't hold XRP unless you buy XRP. And I'm not suggesting that anyone buy it. What I'm suggesting is, if you take your dirty, nasty, if you decide to take that dirty, nasty fiat, as I like to call it, right? Your hard-earned money, and choose to participate in the digital asset space, and you look at XRP, do you see it as a valuable asset or not? The biggest challenge going on right now is people's philosophies are not in the right place. That's the challenge, right? The Warren Buffett approach, the Alice Mashinsky approach seems to work out the best long term. That is to evaluate, do your own homework in your own research on an asset. Come to your own conclusion. Let me say that again. Come to your own conclusion that it's a valuable asset. Then buy the asset and hold the asset. For me, the second someone starts thinking about flipping something, missing it, the numbers prove out on that principle of buying and holding a valuable asset, an asset of value, right? The Celsius network, and I love what Alex Mashinsky does over there. And I got to be honest with you, I'm shocked, floored by, I don't know, what's the word? The lack of visibility that other YouTubers do not, or no, the lack of visibility that other YouTubers provide or don't provide to Alex Mashinsky and the Celsius Network. I'm shocked, like shocked. that doesn't go on. Like, shocked. Here's a platform that just quite honestly promotes the buying and holding of valuable assets and paying you interest on the assets. %80 of the revenue back to you, the depositor. Blown away by that. Absolutely blown away by that. One of Jungle's fans almost bit my head off because I didn't know him. I'm relatively new. Please forgive me. Yeah, shame on that person for trying to bite your head off, Keyless. I asked Crypto Eddie where I can find his social media after watching him on her platform. Yeah, shame on that person for trying to make you feel bad. And that's another challenge with YouTubers in this space, is they constantly forget from where it is that they came from. Constantly forget that. Constantly. Some YouTubers have an average cost of entry into XRP at less than 20 cents. Less than 20 cents. Barbara Taylor says 5 digits eventually. It was designed to hold a value of up to 11,600. But I think they'll set the price at 10 grand someday. How about that? It has to be a high price in order to move all the money. And again, you know, David Schwartz said that, right? David Schwartz said the price has to be high for it to work. Has to be high for it to work. Like, and when I think about, I think it's so crazy that when you hear Ripple say, like, literally executive people at Ripple, right? So when they go online and say something, if it's not factual, it can become hugely, hugely damaging to the company, right? Not when you and I say something about Ripple, but when executives like Michelle Bond, previously of Ripple, said that we are working with 50 governments. We're working with 50 governments. So again, this is a Ripple executive, right? When the CEO of the company says, I know for a fact that central banks want to build their CBDCs or looking into building their CBDCs on the XRP ledger, right? You understand that when they go and do that publicly, if that's not factual, they're in trouble. Central banks looking to build their CBDCs on the XRPL ledger. When Ripple says and publicly publishes something in their Ripple 2020 momentum and publicly states, one of the things we're doing is to continue to driving fresh innovation in crypto, Ashish Burrow said, payments, yeah, cool, but that's just not all we're doing right now. We're focusing on some other stuff, right? And interoperability in payments. We're focused on tackling central bank digital currencies as the future of fiat. Key to this will be our ongoing work with central banks and developing protocols that support the direct exchange of CBDCs on the XRP ledger. How many people know when we're talking CBDCs and transferring between central banks that we're not talking about $5? You know how you send your family some money, right? You send them $100. How many people know that's not what they're talking about? Let me read it again. Key to this will be our ongoing work, like in it's happening and it's continue on, ongoing work with central banks and developing protocols that support the direct exchange of CBDCs on the XRP ledger, on the ledger, using XRP as a bridge currency. So when they're sitting with the central banks, they bring in the ledger and they bring in XRP. They just told you that's what they're working on. Ongoing work. Ongoing work. Publicly stating that. You think they would put that out unless that's kind of happening? Do you think they're going to put that out if that's just a thesis? If it's just something that they're dreaming about happening? Or is that like in motion? What do you think? What's going on, Jungle? Good to see you, brother. Did I read your thing, Danny? Hold on, Danny. Let me make sure I did read that. No, I haven't heard any real news out of Davos, Chrissy. Siege, love your content, bro. Keep gracing us with your knowledge, bro. I will be here at 30 cents, and I will be here when it hits 10,000. I'm a long-term investor in this space. I hear you, Michael Cummings. So am I. But you can't hold it unless you buy it. Abu Bakar Edie, I would just tend to disagree with you, my friend. Josh, you're 10,000% correct. They wouldn't have divided XRP into 1 million drops if they didn't plan a high price. There it is, bro. There it is. Guys, do me a favor. Thank you so much. We got 140 something people, only 72 likes. I thank you so much. Continue to smash that like if you're enjoying the hangout. We want to have at least 100 likes. If you could do that, it'd be awesome. Because the key to this is really recognizing as a community that the digital asset space is our chance to win. It's our chance to win. And so when something gets going or some initiative gets going, or some other thing gets going to promote the digital asset space, understand, just like we should want Bitcoin to win, you should get excited about it. You should get excited about it, right? So we want to get this channel out to as many people as we possibly can that are on YouTube and get a chance to bring them into the digital asset space, so that we can let them know that this is our chance. This is their chance to win. It ain't on Wall Street. It's obviously not on Wall Street. It's obviously not on Wall Street. But you're right about that, Josh. They wouldn't have divided XRP into 1 million drops if they didn't plan a high price. Mr. is here. I've never heard of XRP anchor coin, slant coin B says suspended. I'm not sure what you mean, Mr. $1.99. Can you clarify a little bit more from me, brother? I know in terms of trading XRP, it's only on BitTrue and what is it? Uphold. So the whole not being able to do anything at 8:30 on Uphold and BitTrue. That was not good, right? That was not good. I don't know what happened there, but that was not good. Keyshawn Smith, you're still early for the most part. King David, the hedge funds don't want people to be successful. Home-based income 101, you're 10,000% correct. Just like in life, people forget where they came from. Forget about the new person coming in who maybe their first entry in XRP was when it was at 90 something cents just a few months ago. Why would they feel, why should they feel bad to buy something at 70 something cents? I don't understand that. Did somebody lose out on their XRP because of the tag? Was it crypto delivery? Are you here at crypto delivery? Because depending on the platform, they can help you get that back. Danny, where is your thing? Is that the one you're talking about? I don't worry about that crap. I live with 500 roommates and they all have the same name. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. 5.56 mm is their name. I hear you, Daddy. Abby King is here. Short-term price of XRP, I don't know. I don't focus on the price though, Abby King. I focus on the value and the protocol and use cases and utility. I don't know, Chrissy Fouts. Do you think Ripple release more tokens to steady out prices? I don't know. I really don't know. Hey, is that Fawzi Ben Omar? How are you, my friend? Appreciate you hanging out this today on the Crypto Sieges channel. I'm enjoying the live sessions from Amsterdam Siege, and I think this is all kind of a patience therapy. Haha, it is, right? Your philosophy is everything that you know, how you hold it, and how you let it affect what you do. Right? Think about that. Good to see you, brother. Guys, do me a favor. Let's get this likes up to at least 110 likes. There's 155 people here and 91 likes. This is our way. This, number one, this is your way to support the channel. It's just by smashing a like. Number two, we want to get the channel out to more of us, the average Joe and Jane. I firmly 10,000% believe it. We need more people in the space, more of the average Joe and Janes, if you will. Siege, I am confident as you are in what I hold, says Michael Cummings. I know that I own, I know what I own and its use case. Love the live streams, bro. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that, brother. You always here to support the channel, and I appreciate that. That, you know, this whole idea of getting into these kind of this mentality of these pumps or these dumps, again, right? For us on this channel on Generational Wealth. Generational Wealth Wednesdays, every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Generational Wealth equals digital assets, the buying and holding of digital assets, plus sound saving instruments. The sound saving instruments should promote, in my humble opinion, is promote the buying or acquiring of assets and earning interest on your assets. Then, in addition to that, being able to leverage your assets. Michael Saylor, famed CEO of MicroStrategy, who put $1 billion, 1.3 billion into Bitcoin, says, I leverage my assets. I don't liquidate them. I'm never going to sell my Bitcoin. Think about that. I'm going to, he said this, borrow against the value of my asset. That's what the 1% of the 1% do. That's what Alex Mashinsky does. He's in the 1% of the 1%. Norseman says, collected this morning. Norseman, Uncle Siege. Hey, bro. What's going on, Norseman? Good to see you. Crypto delivery. I didn't see your first message, my friend. Where'd you do that crypto delivery? Oh, there it is. That's what you wanted me to read, Daniel. On YouTube, if you want to learn trading and understand charts, go to Wise Trade, WYSE Trade. One word. There are 8 videos worth watching. I am an old chart monkey, and they teach like I have traded for years. I've never heard of that. Wise Trade, huh? I will definitely do that. I can tell you that for sure, Danny. I'm always wanting to learn. What would make it be worth? Oh, I answered that already. Thank you for sharing that, Danny. I appreciate that. I always wanted to learn where you get that wisdom, money making, Danny, making the money that you do. Wise Trade, huh? All right. Is that a .com or something or another? So I feel like I did go back through all the chats as much as I possibly could. What's going on, XRP Rocket Man? I got to talk a little bit about Dr. Joe Dispenza. I love it. Geniuses here. I love it. Chrissy Powell State. If the smallest BTC is a SAT, the smallest XRP should be called a siege. So we can stack siege. I hear you, Chrissy. Thank you. That's very, very kind. Trent T1000, sub siege. What's good with you, bro? True statement. See the value and not the price. Keep seeing the value, and the price will come eventually. Well said, brother. Well said. Well said. And I would say, in the Crypto Siege's home, I say to you, feel good. Feel good about yourself that you were able to purchase some XRP at whatever the price. Feel good about yourself, because in my humble opinion, you hold the greatest digital asset ever created. In my humble opinion, that has more real world utility and has positioned itself to help solve one of the greatest challenges we got going on right now, which is illiquidity. I truly believe that. You know, and trust me, there was definitely some shorts and stuff going on in the market, but what does it matter if you look at XRP as a valuable asset and you understand the principle of buying and holding an asset, right? And earning yield on that asset and leveraging the asset versus liquidating the asset. If you get that, what does it matter if there are people shorting an asset or longing the asset? It doesn't matter. If Michael Saylor, CEO of MicroStrategy, again, $1.3 billion, says, I am never liquidating this asset. I've been buying since his average cost of entry, he said, was 9,000 something hundred. I've been buying. I've been acquiring an asset. Why? Because I saw the value in it after doing my own homework and due diligence and research, and came to a conclusion. His conclusion was that Bitcoin is the greatest digital asset ever in terms of monetary value and the free market monetary value. And because he believes that, he's buying it, holding it, and publicly stated that I'm never selling it. And he publicly said, when I need money, I'm going to leverage the value of the asset that I hold. And he publicly said 2 things that I don't want to do. 2 things that I don't want to do is pay income tax and pay capital gains tax. Joshua Baskin is here. How are you, my friend? Cookie Munn is here. Good to see you, brother. Right? For me, for me, the ball gets rolling for me after the SEC thing is done and over with. That's when the ball gets rolling, right? Because we're gonna get some clarity. We're gonna get XRP as a security or not. Doesn't matter to me if XRP is security. Doesn't matter. We're gonna get some clarity. We're gonna get the deal on what XRP is and how it can be used, because it's going to be used. Doesn't matter. Again, 95% of the trading and of XRP is outside of US. SEC can do what it will. Because once I get clarity, if that means that I have to do something else outside of the US, that's what I'm going to do. Right? If that's what Ripple's going to do. You think Ripple's going away because it was something that the SEC says? Ripple's not going away. They know what they have. They know it. And just because the SEC doesn't know it doesn't mean anything to Ripple. And that's what they said in the lawsuit, their response to the lawsuit. Right? So for me, the thing gets rolling after this lawsuit thing happens. And for me, when I'm ready to buy this asset, I just buy the asset. I just take that dirty, nasty fiat and buy. That's what I do. And you guys know this is not financial advice. I'm certainly not telling you what to do with your money. I'm just telling you what we do in the Crypto Siege Zone. Because I see it as a valuable asset. I also see ANKR as a valuable asset, and EGLD is a valuable asset, and RSR is a valuable asset, and the VChain is a valuable asset. So because I've done my homework, I buy those assets and I hold. Now, don't get me wrong, I take my initial money out. Yeah. Yes, I take my initial, once that thing goes 200-300%, I have an opportunity to get my initial investment out, take it out, leave the rest in. That's what I do. Right? That's what I do. So that I can kind of live in that, got my money back, move on, right? But I'm not leveraging the asset. Why? It's an asset, right? If you believe, like I believe, that we're moving as a society, we're moving from a debt-based society to an asset-based society, like Cryptopolis said. And I believe that. I truly believe that. For me, I'm not sure there's a greater asset to hold than digital assets. Some might say it's Amazon. Cool. I wish everyone the best who holds Amazon. For me, it's digital assets. And for me, the greatest of them all is XRP. That doesn't mean that I can't make money with Anchor or ANKR or EGLD or Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum. That doesn't mean that it's not money there to be made. Sure there is. Josh, sadly, the USA seems to be self-sabotaging a lot lately. I agree with you, my friend. All right, Alex G, good morning to you, bro. Good morning to you. Someone from Korea is checking in. Good to see you. For me, Patty Dobbs, good to see you guys. Do me a favor. We got over 183 people on the stream and 116 likes. Just do me a favor, if you would. Smash that like if you didn't get a chance to do it on the way in. Let's get to 175, 80 likes as well. That would be cool. Cool. Thank you. That's the way to support the channel. But most importantly, like I said, the most important thing is to get the channel out to more of us in the space that might be hanging out on YouTube so they can pop in and learn about the digital asset space, which is arguably their chance to win financially to set up generational wealth, I believe. I really, really do. Hello, Ryan from London. Hello from London. Good to see you. Thanks for checking in. Jackie J is in the building. How are you? INT Ice. I haven't seen you in a while, my friend. Good to see you. Jack Frost is here. That is hilarious. Ooh, 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 ooh. Crypto Bully is in the building. What's up, my friend? Look, I mean, there are always going to be people in any space, digital assets, traditional markets, derivatives, what is it, options, who are merely in the space to make a quick buck. And I wish them well, but that's not me. It's just not me. I'm taking the Warren Buffett approach. I'm taking the Alice Mashinsky approach to creating generational wealth. Trevor LeConte, how are you? Good afternoon, Siege. By the dip, indeed. Felipe Fortes is here. How are you, my friend? If you take the Alice Mashinsky approach and the approach for this channel, which is the acquiring of assets, and it's the Michael Saylor approach. He said, all of my rich friends and all of the rich friends that I know are wealthy and rich because they create or buy an asset and hold on to that asset. And when we need cash, we borrow against the asset. That's what Michael Saylor said of MicroStrategy. So anyway, Kate, all right, guys, listen, I got to wrap up. Thank you so much for hanging out today. You guys are amazing. You're awesome. It was really, really cool to hang out with you guys. Let's get this likes up to at least 150. I see 133. Let's see if we can't make that happen. Listen, guys, you can't hold unless you buy. And again, I'm not telling you to buy. What I'm humbly asking you to think about is when you decide to take your hard-earned money, which I call dirty, nasty fiat, and you choose to participate in the digital asset space. When you look at the asset, do you find it to have value? Value, real use case, right? Value, do you see that? And if you do see that, when you look at the price then, do you think the price is fair or not fair? Those are two things to consider. And if you end up owning the asset, right? Something to consider, to ponder, something to consider is to hold on to your asset because it's of value. Learn how to earn yield on that asset. And for me, it's the Celsius network. In the digital asset space, it's the Celsius network. And rather than liquidating, consider. Don't do it because I say to do it, but consider. To do and act like the 1% of the think and act like the 1% of the 1% do, which is leverage their asset versus liquidating the asset. Consider it. All right, consider it. Yeah, really, really cool hang, guys. Thank you so much for smashing the like button. You guys are awesome. Again, I started out the stream by playing some good music, some uplifting music, so that you could feel good about the fact that you bought XRP and not feel bad about the fact that you bought XRP. And if you apply the principles of the 1% of the 1%, then you're winning, my friend. You're not losing. You're winning. You're winning. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap this thing up. Thank you so much again for hanging out today. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you didn't get a chance to smash the like on the way in, please do it on the way out. I definitely appreciate that. Listen, guys, enjoy your Monday, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya.